begin tonight with the latest on a deadly World War II-era plane crash in Connecticut. Good evening, I'm Caroline Goggin.
And I'm Mike Montecalvo. Bradley Airport is back open tonight after a tragic accident on the tarmac right here. Now, here's what we know so far. 16 people total were involved, 10 passengers, 3 crew members, 2 aviation employees, and a firefighter. 7
people are confirmed dead, and tonight we're learning more about who was on the plane.
According to the NTSB, there were aircraft issues shortly after takeoff, and the pilot attempted to return to the runway. Eyewitness News reporter Molly O'Brien joins us now live in studio with the latest developments. Molly?
Thank you. Well, multiple agencies now on the ground gathering evidence and investigating what the probable cause could be. But the NTSB says it could take more than a year to get answers. Investigators tell us the 909, a B-17 World War II bomber, took off from Bradley Airport around 9:45 Wednesday morning.
What's the reason for coming back?
You got number 4 engine. We'd like to return.
The pilot raising concern moments before the crash.
You said you need an immediate landing?
When you get a chance, yeah.
Airport Director Kevin Dillon says upon touching down at 9:54 a.m., the plane lost control and hit a de-icing facility, catching fire. During a late afternoon news conference, Connecticut State Police Commissioner James Ravella says response was immediate.
They responded with not only fire apparatus, they responded with emergency medical technicians sending folks to the hospital, and rescue workers.
Bradley Airport partially reopened Wednesday afternoon as multiple agencies, including the NTSB, the Department of Energy, the FBI, the Environmental Protection Agency, and Homeland Security all arrived to begin the investigation. NTSB board member Jennifer Homendy says they'll spend the first 10 days creating a preliminary report.
We will be documenting the scene itself, looking at essentially everything that would go away once we leave the scene.
With a probable cause in the distant future, lawmakers see potential for oversight.
They are going to be looking at this plane and the potential causes very carefully because it has ramifications.
The nonprofit Collings Foundation posted a statement saying their team is fully cooperating with officials. So people within the aviation community tell me this is a significant loss. Not only did they lose fellow aviation and history fans, a historic plane was also lost. One person told me the 909 was a local celebrity. Live in the studio, I'm Molly O'Brien, Eyewitness News.
13 people, including 10 passengers and 3 crew members, were on the plane at the time of the crash.
And new tonight, the Connecticut Air National Guard, has confirmed one of their members was a passenger. The Guard says the injured were taken to Hartford Hospital for treatment.
And that's where our coverage continues tonight as we hear from hospital officials who jumped into action as soon as they got word. Officials say 16 people were involved in this morning's crash at Bradley International Airport. 13 were on the plane.
There were 10 passengers on that plane and 3 crew members. There are 6 survivors in various conditions of medical condition, ranging from minor injuries to a critical. We will confirm that there are 7 deaths.
James Ravella, commissioner of the state's Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection, also says 2 airport employees who were in a de-icing station at the time of the crash were involved. One was injured and taken to the hospital. A firefighter was also treated for minor injuries on scene.
All responding vehicles have to the crash site, quickest way possible.
Seconds after the crash, Hartford Hospital was ready to help.
We had plenty of ORs on hold, ready to go, each with a team ready to take a patient if we needed to at a moment's notice.
Dr. Kenneth Robinson says 6 of the 13 people who were on the plane at the time of the crash were brought to Hartford Hospital. 3 were in critical condition. 2 were eventually sent to the burn unit at Bridgewater Hospital.
All the teams are ready for this because we train for these types of multiple casualty incidents.
He says that's because Hartford Hospital is a level 1 trauma center with the resources to handle anything that comes through the door.